the game was also bugging out, which is pretty fucking nice. Anyway, I don't know if this will also have the sound, but it should. But this is pretty much the current strategy for 100%. If it properly fucking loads. Ugh. So it's pretty much being a fucker. So let's instead go back to the old fucking URL. There, because that should work. Oh, right. There. Into 80, 720. Okay. And then Control F, I think? Control F, fix window. That's the current strategy that's actually used.
is a Spetsnaz detachment commander. Your orders are to take him out. With skills like his, it'd be a shame to waste him. But I'll leave the method up to you. Boss, make your way to Deshago Calais and eliminate the target. Mission complete. Great work.
Yeah, but yeah, that's how fast this game ends up going. Literally, done. Don't care.
Marker placed.
Anyway, let's actually do these fucking missions, because we have to.
Please select a mission.
Hero's Way.
Mission accepted.
No. No, pardon me. Anyway. Bets. Yeah, the max is actually 4, okay. So let's actually go. 1800.
Deploying.
Because whenever you actually drop in from the helicopter, you can decide when you're going to attack. And it's always better to attack during the nighttime. Unless you're forced to do it during the day, I recommend you do not. Again, because if they have helmets, night vision goggles take up the exact same spot, so they can't really use a helmet with them. It basically lets you cheese some of the bullshit much later on, as long as you remember to keep a bit of distance between you and them.
Your target is a Spetsnaz detachment commander. Your orders are to take him out. With skills like his, it'd be a shame to waste him. But I'll leave the method up to you. Boss, make your way to Dishago Calais and eliminate the target.
Now, we would actually be selecting BD, but we're going to be waiting a little bit to actually quote-unquote unlock I'm thinking, I can't remember exactly when you can only unlock BD, so yeah, I don't expect too much. But we will actually unlock the Diamond Dog, even though he's a wolf. Hence my one looks like a fox. Get back to do that, so I actually have the Twitch up again, and let's up the that, and then this, and then go back to the Twitch chat.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. You have arrived at your destination. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up.
Oh.
Analysis complete. Analysis
We're actually just checking these guys because there's a specific
Analysis complete.
specific set of guys that I do kind of want to grab,
Analysis
but most likely we're not going to. Again,
Analysis complete.
and turn on the NPGs that we have. The guys that have a square above them, they're not actually humans, they are decoys, so
Analysis complete. Analysis
yeah.
complete.
If there's a triangle, they are actually somebody we want to get. If it has a square, they are not a actual human. Does it? No, it doesn't have to. Good. And then here is our scoped sniper rifle that we're using. I notice this guy. He's a fair bit away, isn't he? How far? 158. That's one of the reasons you can sometimes get away with not using a rangefinder, but the rangefinder actually shows the range and scope. Now I think that drop is 2-ish? Not too sure. Yeah, it's 2-ish. That was a high, so we're gonna. Yeah, because I kept messing, I might as well just keep the leg. The chest, you can is a bad place to shoot. Arms, they're meant to be bad, and same with the legs, they're hardly ever covered. So it turns out they're actually some of the better places to aim for, because you can guarantee the hits. That guy. Guaranteed the hit, so you can get away with doing that. How to get him down then, or else he would have alerted the entire base. They have a very, very, not sudden, but noticeable time when that happens. So, yeah. Now we actually have wormhole Fultons. So, if I wanted to, I could wormhole these guys. However, a normal strategy if you don't want to deal with them, normal Fultons as well. I have plenty of GMP, so I can throw them away when I need to. And it's a very, very solid way to guarantee they're not deboggling you at all. Hence why we're just following them. There's no reason not to. That guy up there, he's controlling the light there. The actual guy we want is inside that building.
You have arrived at your destination.
He's coming too. Roger that.
That's going to basically alert the base. He was actually going to attack me. And I could tell that because he had his triangle still staying as a red. If they change the triangle colour to a white, they are not going to attack you, so you can use it to your advantage. Now that guy actually shot a bit low, hence why he was, even though it was over right above him, that's the biggest problem you'll actually find with using the WU pistol. Not good enough. At all.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Analysis complete.
We were doing that so we could actually get these guys all to extract. I'm being careful because I know the commander is up there somewhere.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. You gotta extract him.
We're kind of hoping that guy notices him there, because that makes it a lot nicer for us to suppress him. Instead, no, there's the commander.
That's the target.
If you want to get this guy, you have to run and melee him down.
Boss, I gotta say it would be a waste to kill him. But putting him to sleep doesn't count as eliminating him. Neither does knocking him out. Where are your friends?
So... yeah, it has been done.
Subject on board. Target secured. I'll tell the client we sent the target to a place outside of heaven. Boss, your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land. Don't hang around.
Done.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Okay. That's not the hot zone? Okay, now, so it's keep going this way until you hit the dirt path. It is... There you go.
Exfiltrated hot
Alright,
zone.
you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Nice and easy. The guys with full body armor, you have to melee.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.
I can skip all of these because I don't care. Almost all of the guys that we're extracting are going to be going into the base defense team? Called something, I can't remember what it's called. But it's pretty much the only team which I never do anything to, so yeah. And I'm actually also need that one as well, so we no longer need that. Sorry, that's why I went black, because I had to remove the source 3, which I added as a, well, scene 3 as a way to show the video of the world record one for that mission. As like a bit of a proof that it can be done stupidly quick. Now,
Please select a mission.
EQW.
Mission accepted. The map has been updated.
I need to go do something again, so... Since I don't really trust the AI too much, even though I know they do not come around here because it's not an area they patrol, we're gonna do this, and cassette tapes, music cassettes, I kind of wish they had the same music tapes in as Ground Zeroes as well, because I quite liked the Zone Again stuff.
Clouds approaching.
So instead we're going to be doing, where is it? A classic.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill, I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Cross the way.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. detected. The map has been updated.
Of course, the binoculars also act as the D-mic in this game. So, look at something with binocular and you can immediately hear as well. After the beginning cutscene of this, I've got something to explain a bit later on as well.
Boss, you need to disable the Soviets' reinforcement system by putting a hole in their base-to-base comms network. Head for the Eastern Communications Post and destroy its comms equipment. First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Caution. Sandstorm approaching.
Whoa, whoa!
orders to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
Analysis complete. Clouds approaching. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
Outpost captured.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that. You gotta extract him. Subject on board. To us.
The map has been updated. The map has been
That radio
mission
transmitter
program
is
has
used to
been
relay
updated.
messages between outposts. Take it out and the mission's complete. Good work. You've completed your objective. Now
Mission
get out of the hot
info
zone.
has been updated. Extraction arrived at Metabase. Exfiltrated hot
Alright,
zone.
you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
I apparently forgot to turn back on my mic. Shit.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.
Oh, nice. A Foxhound ranking for that one. Sweet. But, let's see, what did I quickly go over in those 10 minutes? This game doesn't actually have 50 missions, it has about 45? And so about 35 to 40, so we're only going to be doing the ones that actually have plot stuff. We're not redoing any. Capturing the bases when you can is recommended. And with that mission, you want to try and capture the base. But if you do not, there's a high likelihood they'll hear the explosion from the radio getting destroyed.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. The map has been updated. Please select a mission. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Boss, the Soviet engineer is being held prisoner at the Waksin barracks. You need to find him and get him out. He tried to defect from the base camp up north, but it didn't work out. Now they're holding him at Waksin. He's offered his technical skills to us as long as we can guarantee his safety. You have to extract the target.
Boss, your target just happens to be the man who developed your prosthetic hand. And he's the only one capable of maintaining it. If we bring him in, I'm sure he'll be able to modify it in all kinds of ways as well.
That's the Waksin barracks. The target is somewhere inside that outpost. The Soviets consider him a traitor now, so he'll be treated like any other prisoner.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Your
You've
destination.
entered a building. Always keep an escape route in mind when you head indoors. If you get surrounded, you'll have nowhere to run. You gotta extract him.
Analysis weather will clear
Is that him?
shortly.
That looks like the target.
Mission
Target
info
extraction
has been
confirmed.
updated.
Your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
Sun will rise momentarily. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Amazing. Mission complete. That right there is why you're the best, boss. The one and only. The engineer we rescued has been extremely cooperative. The guys on the R&D team are glad to have him aboard. Thing is, his specialty isn't mechanics, but something called bionics, engineering based on biology. He's already submitted a proposal for modifying your prosthetic arm. If you're interested, go ahead and give the development order.
Please select a mission.
I keep fucking forgetting to turn the mic on. Anyway, what we just done there was cheese it, pretty much. You can get to the engineer via the side wall, and then you've only got to deal with those 3 enemies. If you do not have the wormhole Fulton devices, you can move him to that hole I jumped in, and extract him via that way. It works, so you can. And then you can just basically do the exact same thing I've done to escape, which is jump onto any of the containers. If you've got a Fulton device which can extract containers, and then just hold on to the Fulton device or the wormhole and you escape with it. Nice, easy, cheese way to win. Next, we're going to be playing all of these briefing tapes because I forgot to play them, and that's while I'm eating, and hopefully this time I remember to turn my mic back on.
Boss, your mission is to rescue the target Kazuhira Miller, the man you called your partner 9 years ago. Miller was training guerrilla rebels near the Pakistani border when he was captured by the Soviets. He's currently being held at Dawandehar. Rescue Miller from the Soviet troops and extract him by chopper. It's time to prove to the world you're the real big boss. Boss, there's something I want to talk about. It concerns the running of Mother Base. This base belongs to you now. Make Diamond Dogs the force it deserves to be. Like any organization, we need good people, and we need to make good use of their talents. Miller asked me to lay that out for you. Come meet with me. Miller could do with some rest.
Farming villages in southern Vahan have been subjected to a strategic bombing campaign the past several weeks. The damage is spreading. It's part of the Soviet Scorched Earth operation aimed at wiping out the guerrillas. The target this time is the commander of a Spetsnaz detachment. He's been key to the operation's success. People say this guy's responsible for annihilating the Mujahideen at Tismasi Laman, the Hamid fighters, overnight. He's a tough, experienced commander. Don't underestimate him. The order from my client in the west is to shoot on sight. They want him out of the picture for good. Sorry, boss. This one's purely business. Wet work. A hit on a commanding officer of the Soviet military. Nothing personal. We're only doing this because it gets us one step closer to our goal. Boss, information warfare is more than just intel gathering. It also means disrupting enemy communications. Your mission is to punch a hole in the comms network between the Soviet outposts. That'll cut off their means to call in reinforcements. Technically, we were given this mission by a Western-backed Arab organization supporting the guerrillas. But it'll also give us a leg up in the future. Take a look at the location of the Eastern Communications Post on your iDroid. Head there and destroy its comms equipment. He who controls information controls operations. Just look at Cypher. Good luck, boss. If we're going to expand Mother Base, we need more manpower. And not just for combat roles either. R&D, the support unit, intel, each demands a different set of skills. If we want to achieve what we've set out to do, Diamond Dogs has got to get stronger. There's a Soviet engineer I want to have join us. He was the one who built your prosthesis. With him on our side, who knows what sort of enhancements he'll come up with for it. He tried to defect but didn't make it, and now he's being held prisoner at Waksin Barracks. Find this engineer and get him out. Having him on our R&D team will go a long way to helping Diamond Dogs grow. Part of the Mujahideen's arsenal against the Soviets is secretly supplied by the CIA. But the war continues to drag on with neither side gaining the advantage. Now though, the CIA have started supplying the guerrillas with a new weapon. We don't know the details, but rumor has it that it could turn the tide of the war. The Soviets have heard about it, and it has them spooked. Now the Hamid Mujahideen were issued this weapon, but then they were wiped out in no time. There's no trace of fighting at their fort, and all their supplies are just sitting there. Naturally, that screams biochemical weapons, but the Soviets deny using anything that would violate the BWC. Whatever happened, the Soviets have invaded the area and are searching for this Western weapon tech. This is the CIA's worst nightmare. If that weapon falls into Soviet hands, it'll drastically rewrite the history that's being made here. But the company can't be seen entering the area. That's where we come in. Boss, head to the fort of Tismasi Laman. Find the weapon before the Soviets, and bring it back to base fast.
The new weapon is codenamed Honeybee. To the US, it's a vital military secret.
Yep, nice, cool. Got the OK to work first time. So, this is the next mission. It's where do the bees sleep? You might notice. Task number 2. Eliminate the skulls. Now, we have the ability to, but we're not gonna. Another thing is to secure the honeybee with its ammo intact. So yeah, that pretty much means we are not keeping our sniper rifle on our back. So when we extract from this place, we are extracting from this place via helo, so we can resupply for the sniper.
Mission
Now,
accepted.
it says we could drop down into the actual base, but don't do that. You're gonna get alerted right away. If you're speedrunning this, you can get away with actually doing that, because they'll focus explicitly on the helo and you can sort of escape. But don't do that. You're risking the helo getting shot down. Let's check. When do you get DD in MGSB? TPP. When do you get it? Okay, you to get started, you need to first locate the puppy in the field. It'll appear after you complete mission 2 and can be found near the starting point of mission 3s, 4s, and 5s. You need to complete 6 further missions, although we play count towards this. You must also have finished at least 3 from 7, 8, 9, and 10. In other words, once we beat mission 10, we are going to use Diamond Dog, aka DD, instead of what we're currently using, which is D-Horse. The reason we're going to be using D-Horse instead of, DD instead of D-Horse is because of the ability that DD gives, which is marking with us. My DD also has a Fulton device with him, so I don't have to expend my Fultons, but that won't actually come in to be majorly needed in these missions.
Boss, locate and bring back the U.S. military's new weapon codenamed Honeybee. The CIA put it in the hands of the Hamid group of Mujahideen, but the Hamid fighters were wiped out. The Honeybee must still be hidden at their base, the fort at Desmasi Laman. Unfortunately, the Soviets are looking for the weapon as well. You have to get to it before they do, and bring it back here. There's a photo of the target on your iDroid. One more thing. Apparently, one of the Hamid fighters survived. He's missing, but if you can find him, he might lead us to the target. Good luck, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
So we're actually marking A,
Marker placed.
and we're going towards A. Is there a reason? Yeah. The Mujahideen guy is actually going to be transported via car. Now, I only have my normal AR, so it would be a hell of a long shot with it if I wanted to shoot out the tyre of the car. And if they're moving, shooting out the tyre will actually stun them. Won't kill them, but it will stun them, which gives us plenty of time to charge up onto them and make them fall asleep. Of course, I could immediately extract the guy, but that would be against the reason we're even going that way and purposefully capturing the guy. So. Generally, if you're going along a wall, you want to go down. You do not want to be on top of the walls. Purely because sometimes the enemies vehicles come along, and you have to hope they do not want to stop at your car at a D-horse.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
A Soviet relay base. Think there's something in there that could lead
I've
us
been
to
playing
the
through this base enough, which I can sort of know when everything goes on. So what we're doing is we're hoping DH comes down right. Waiting how to go slowly. And then going other side, maybe. There you go. Because there's a guy all the way over there. So we're just basically walking. Ever so slow. Along the side away from me. Up to the point we get here. There's a thing we can use. And we need to go quick-ish. And there should be the guy somewhere. Yeah.
Is that prisoner the Hamid survivor? If he is, he has to know something about the honeybee.
There.
That prisoner knows where the honeybee is hidden. The Soviets must be making him take them to it.
Got him down. We need to hurry up to get these guys out of here.
He's coming too. Roger that. A survivor. One of the Hamid. Is he mute? He knows about it. This is our chance.
Target marked.
We know the location of the target. It's on
And
your
we'll
right
extract him as a
Head
tank.
over there and retreat it.
The map has been updated.
Now we go this way. And we're going up to basically give us more distance away from the enemy. Not talking to you! Just a monster.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Okay.
prison detected. The map has been updated.
Yeah.
You have arrived at your destination. Enemy prison detected. The map has been updated.
Now, I'm not too sure which route we are going to be taking, but I'm thinking of going the way I normally do, which is select through the thing. Either direct left or right above and swoop right over them, but I think the overpass way it looks.
Enemy prison detected. The map has been updated.
There's only ever 4 enemies that actually stay at that point, so we can, well, 4 to 5, so we can actually run right through to get them gone, but notice it's possible to go this way. We're not going directly there, we're going here, here. Wait, have they... Yeah, because the side thing here. We're going just through there.
That's an enemy gunship. A single burst from his machine gun could cut a man in half. Tread carefully, boss.
You can use a gunship just to fall. It effectively allows you to move without any worry. You can't really dive, fortunately, against the gunship, you have to fall. Diving doesn't work.
The map has been updated.
That's Mosse Fort. Dismasse Lamont. Now to find the honeybee.
Analysis complete. Enemy presence detect. Analysis. The map has been updated.
Yeah, we got plenty of cover. Going to try and mark every enemy.
Analysis complete.
Yeah, so
Analysis
they have
complete.
gas masks, so they have no helmet. That guy's clearly not a human, as you can see from the base. One guy. Yeah, there's apparently a guy there, some like. Because, all distance? Guy all the way over on the other. Wall. That means we're very near the front door.
Extraction arrived at
Wait.
Mother Base.
And I know roughly where from the on the map. Hi, that's is in the guy with me.
Analysis complete.
There's multiple diamonds there. Some of them are large, some if you notice, he's in full armor, so we can't actually make him go away. Which honestly sucks. But marking him, that's
Analysis complete.
We knew exactly where these are. And this guy turns away when he moves. You can basically shoot the other guy in his butt. Ah. Do this. Even with the rest that he has, he can't deal with smoke because he has no gas mask. All of the enemies have a level of weakness that you can exploit. So again, because that smoke dissipated. Where the fuck was that guy?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
That's actually a bit annoying that they've got there. But
he's coming too. Roger that.
do not believe any of the actually comes into this section.
Who would have thought they'd hide it there?
You secured the target.
Mission
Now you just need to bring it back.
Arrived
Call the
at
chopper from
Motorbase.
your iDroid. You are not to use the honeybee. The order was to recover it with its ammunition.
Can you notice what the smoke is? Yep, skulls. As soon as you leave this area, you get skull attacked. And again, it's the skulls, so it's better off to just sprint the hell out of this place. If you use the honeybee, you can actually kill the skulls, but you do not want to have to end up doing that.
You look well rested, big boss. how you've changed. You became a demon for such little weapons as that? Well, I'm sure you'll see the bigger picture eventually. If you get out of here alive. Rest in peace this time. I'll see you in hell, boss.
So yeah. First off, you immediately turn to your...
Those skulls are too fast. If you had a homing weapon. Boss, maybe it's time to see what the honeybee can do.
They say that, but you can just... If you're fast enough, you can get away just because this is the exit point.
The mist is cleared, and it looks like they're gone.
The map assistance support helicopter requested.
Because I'm squinting, I won't actually heal at all. But, do that, let myself heal, and then I'll squint to where Pequod's gonna land.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ.
To there.
This is
That's good
Pequod.
enough.
Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Because those be attacked by the mist unit, most enemies are now stunned. And that was nearby that place.
Enemy presence detected. The map
And if
has
they're not,
been
you can run to
updated.
the side of them. What you really want is Pequod to stick it onto the floor.
Alright, get in. Time to go.
There you go. Nice and easy.
Gaining altitude. Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss. unit in the mist. Their speed, the way they jump, it's not human. And those deformities.
They attacked the Soviets too.
And that Grim Reaper look-alike in charge of them. That giant thing that carried him off. What the hell are they?
Cypher.
Well, what do they want? What's their objective? Why Afghanistan? There's one more thing troubling me.
What happened to the Hamid?
Exactly. Whole squads of hardened Mujahideen killed without a fight, and no trace of BC weaponry. What does it all mean?
That's what we're here to find out.
Yeah, right. If we really need to know, the truth will reveal itself. Even if it's ugly.
Please select a mission.
This contract comes from a rebel guerrilla faction in Afghanistan. They've gotten wind of a rare meeting between 3 Soviet commanders running key units in the region. The location is Vialo Village. This information comes from a mole planted within the Soviets' Arab Support Organization. The guerrillas see this as a one-of-a-kind chance to weaken the Soviet forces in one stroke. But if they act themselves, it'll expose the existence of their mole. That's why this job falls to us. The request is simple. Eliminate the 3 pigs, by any means. If these commanders are as good as they say, it'd be a shame to kill them. But I leave that decision up to you.
Clouds approaching. Mission accepted. Deploying.
Now you might have seen I've only got 6 out of 7 of these side objectives here. And I'm not planning on maxing out all of the side objectives in this one.
The 3 Soviet commanders are meeting at Davialo Calais. The mission is to eliminate all 3. How you do it is up to you, boss. Good luck. I've set the target's anticipated travel routes and the meeting location to your map. Take a look.
What we're doing is we're going directly to the mission, and we're going to try and secure the village. Because by securing the village, we basically allow ourselves a very, very nice and easy route to capture the 3 commanders.
Enemy presence detected. The map has
So
been
what we're doing
updated.
now is jumping out, and we're going to turn back to NVGs so we can see where the enemies are. A lot nicer and a lot easier. And we're going to keep doing the jump dive.
You have arrived at your destination.
Currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemies. And that's where we are. So that's pretty much 6 or 7 targets we need to tap. There's one of them.
Analysis complete.
So we're going to stop now. There. We were basically hoping for the drop to allow us to hit their leg over the little wall that they had protecting them. There's one guy.
Roger that.
Over here somewhere? I think, yeah. Between the buildings. So... Oh, there's one of them. There. Leg. There. There's the guy. Oh, he's one of those armored guys, okay.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
You know, distract him.
And restart mission, because we're not restarting from checkpoint because that's cheating. So pretty much you cannot actually get spotted when you're infiltrating that place. That's a bit sucky. There's another reason we're also restarting from restart mission instead of checkpoint. That's because if you restart from checkpoint, the enemies that had markers on them keep their markers. So yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Eliminate all 3. How you do it is up to you, boss. Good luck.
I would also actually like to actually listen to their meeting, honestly. Do kind of wonder what it's on about, and I hope that's what these things are asking
I've sent the
for.
target's anticipated travel routes and the meeting location to your map. Take a look.
Over there, so that.
Be careful down there, boss.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
But he's still heavily armored.
Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
See how many is that? Yeah, there's only 2 left. Yeah, 2 left that aren't marked, so we pretty much have a clear field of game now.
Extract him.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Ah, motherfucker. Okay. That was actually pretty fucking well done. I only got caught by one of the 2 left, so yeah. So slightly getting better. It does suck, of course, that we ended up getting spied because of the other one of the guys seeing the thing. What are they called? Yeah, this is pretty much one of the reasons DD is so much better. Because DD actually marks them immediately,
The 3 Soviet
so...
commanders are meeting at Calais. The mission is to eliminate all 3. How you do it is up to you, boss. Good luck.
Also quite like, since we're going non-lethal for all of these, we've got so slightly less blood coupleness than when we started off.
I've set the target's anticipated travel routes and the meeting location to your map. Take a look.
I mean, I could kill them, but we're trying not to do that, so... And I'm also not too sure how well smoking the other guy would do. I'm thinking he might not get affected it, but the other people might see the smoke and that would fuck up the meeting. That would abort the meeting place, so...
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
I might, maybe, possibly use it, but I don't really want to. Yeah. Takeaway.
Analysis. The map has been
Takeaway.
updated.
Oh, so that's... Ah, okay. If that's the case, if that's one of the targets... There was a guy that's meant to be... No, there wasn't a guy that's meant to be in this, so... And normally I would not do this, but the meeting's held inside this building. And I trust the AI to be stupid enough to not look it up here. So, yeah. And since I know the meeting's held in this building, we can also do something else. That's,
Analysis complete.
Fire's all shite. And that's, smoke 'em. Because they're all held inside the single command center, all talking to each other, all nice and neatly together, and smoke disperses, so...
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Of course there's a flow.
That's the meeting place. The targets are all commanders, so they have bodyguards with them. This won't be a walk in the park. Plan your moves carefully.
Analysis complete.
That's the target. Looks like we found
Analysis
them.
complete.
Looks like I might be in the incorrect spot though if I want to smoke them and then hold them. And there's the other guy.
Analysis complete.
Is that him? Take a good look at their faces.
The map has been
There.
updated.
That's the target.
Would it have been possible to dive into? Yeah, climb up that.
Алексей? Михаил?
Капитан,
Спасибо, что проделали столь долгий путь.
не за что. Я хотел побеседовать с вами с глазу на глаз. Попросить совета.
Я тоже. Ради переговоры может послужить кто угодно.
Да, это так. Кроме того, слухи о шпионах и кротах в пустом месте не возникают. Противник обставил нас по всем статьям, а мы даже не знаем, где он прячется. Самый важный вопрос на повестке дня — рапорты о пропавших бойцах.
Мы думали, что они дезертируют.
Нет, пока это только теория, но, скорее всего, солдат похищают душман.
Чтобы выпытывать из них информацию.
Это зверьё.
Если это будет продолжаться, боевой дух сильно упадет.
Психологическая война.
Я хочу ударить по их главной базе. Пока мы можем только латать дыры подкреплений.
Значит, к нам перебрасывают подкрепление из России?
Точно так. Нашему батальону отдадут приоритет при распределении новобранцев. Ваши аванпосты тоже усилят. Вы сможете ударить по врагу гораздо сильнее, когда ваши люди его обнаружат.
Это воодушевляет, капитан.
Остается вопрос. Как противнику удалось похитить стольких солдат и не засветиться?
Мне доложили о том, что как один солдат летал, его привязали к воздушному шару.
Воздушный шар? Это какое-то новое оружие Запада?
Не придавайте большого значения слуху. Факты помогут нам найти решение.
Товарищ капитан, разрешите внести предложение?
Разрешаю.
Это ни в коем случае не решит нашу проблему, но я бы установил мины на наименее защищенных отрезках периметра. Это, по крайней мере, помешает противнику.
Да, мины можно прикрыть слепые зоны, перелески, а также тропы, ведущие в обход
Sun will
аванпостов.
rise momentarily.
Разрешаю. Выполняйте.
Спасибо, товарищ капитан. Я отдам приказ установить мины, как только вернусь на базу.
There you go. Nice. I kind of thought about putting C4 on their cars. So when they try and drive away, boom! Restart mission.
Are you okay?
Hopefully that the objective thing would have carried over. No, I don't think there's any C4 anyway. Can't do that. If I decide where their objective point is, I can actually just wait till they start doing their thing, smoke them in that way, and then I can grab them out. Okay.
The 3 Soviet commanders are meeting at Calais.
Hopefully I have the task now considered done. I think it should be. If it's not, it's going to suck having to re-go in and do it that way, but... yeah.
I've sent the target's anticipated travel routes and the meeting location to your map. Take a look.
Nice. But no longer have to worry about actually listening to the commander's net stuff. So...
be careful down there, boss.
Sudden pins and needles. Why the fuck was my camera going to that view all of a sudden? Because that way I just need to get rid of a few of the bodyguards. Not that many then.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
There's that guy as normal. And those ones are always a bastard to get past. So... yeah.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Enemy
That's the meeting
presence
place.
detected.
The
The
targets
map
are all
has been
commanders, so they
updated.
have bodyguards with them. This won't be a walk in the park. Plan your moves carefully.
We're wanting this guy to actually go back down to there. That's this one. No!
He's coming too. Roger that.
Analysis complete.
Yes, basically they're all three of them there now.
Капитан, спасибо, что проделали столь долгий путь. Не за что. Я хотел побеседовать с вами с глазу на глаз. Попросить совета. Это же. Переговоры может быть уже кто угодно. Да, да. Кроме того, слухи о шпионах и вратах в том месте не возникают. Противник обставил нас по всем статьям, но мы даже не знаем, где он прячется. Самый важный вопрос. Рапорты о пропавших бойцах. Вы думали, что он дезертирует? Нет, это только теория. Скорее всего, солдат похищают в туман.
Если это будет продолжаться, боевой дух сильно упадет.
Психологическая война. Я хочу ударить по их главной базе. Пока мы можем только латать цели под
The map has been
That's one of the
updated.
targets.
Go.
Subject on board. Leave
That's
the
one
rest
of
to
them.
us.
There's one. That's the other one.
That's the target. First target extracted. Good. Now for the other two. Target
Mission
extracted.
info
Only
has
one
been
left.
updated.
You've completed your objective.
Whoa,
You
shit.
gotta extract him.
Nearly hit the claymores. That was too close.
Sun will rise momentarily.
No. Out. And since it's nearly sunrise,
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
okay, go along here.
Exfiltrated
GG.
hot zone.
You're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces
Mission complete.
interested. Mission complete.
Ah, I finished the fucking point. God damn it.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.
G indeed.
Ocelot got the details of the meeting out of that commander. It seems you've been doing your job just a little too well, boss. The Soviets have begun reinforcing the 40th Army's units in Afghanistan, sending in more men and new equipment. While things haven't exactly been easy for us up till now, they're about to get even tougher.
And obtained emblem part, double inverted triangles. And the reason we got those parts is because we've got every single challenge. Which is basically another percentage down that I was needing to get. So yeah, pretty nice. Not a single percentage, it's literally a little bit of it. There's literally just bits and pieces here and there that need done, and that's it. So, okay, not Hilo, mission list.
Please select a mission.
We've just done Red Brass. Next up would be Occupational Forces, which is eliminate the colonel who has been reassigned to Swanka El Village to Samasi Fort and prevent tanks redeploying to the Samasi Fort.
The Smasi Laman was full of Mujahideen, the Hamid fighters. Then suddenly they disappeared overnight and the Soviets moved right in. I guess the old fort is still in good enough shape that the Soviets want to use it as is. This means that the battalion commander stationed in Sakai village, a lieutenant colonel, is moving his operations room to the fort. Word is, he's an excellent leader. With him stationed at Smasi Fort, the Soviet forces in the area will operate all the better. And according to the client's information, he'll be bringing a tank unit to the fort as well. We don't know the redeployment date or the route they'll take, but there must be some planning documentation where the colonel is. You have two objectives: eliminate the colonel and stop the tank deployment. Counting on you, boss.
Now we are going to do this one. Yep, accept the mission.
Mission accepted. The map has been
However, there is something I want to try out, because we haven't used the sniper rifle much when actually needing it. So what we're going to do instead... Yeah, that does actually allow us to throw sleep gas as well, but it's restricts the mission, so that's why I'm not doing it. Apply drop, select weapon or item. Now I do not know if this will actually work,
Please
But I do know this is
select
going to be
drop
loud.
point. Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
Now these are something which you can now make. In the original game you did not have the Bolton Carl Gustav. So yeah. I've not probably tested this out at all yet, and I want to try something to do with the Fulton. So, jump in, take about, and before we actually exit to the entrance, where is there a... Aww. Because I'm thinking... Well, it's more than possible for me to sneak up and actually take the tanks. That would require me either going to this massive fort and dealing with everybody first. That's going to be a pain in the ass.
Enemy prison
Or
detected.
it's going to require me to get them all on the move. And I want in the other area, which I will have to complete over as well. But I'm wondering if it would work, because I'm not too sure. That's the sound of an enemy vehicle, I believe.
Enemy presence detected.
Where's the enemy
The
presence
map
coming
has
from?
been updated.
Is it this way? No, it's not. Okay.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been
Fucking
updated.
look up when I'm accessing that with twits. Ah. So yeah, if I do that I'm gonna have to go this way, it'll be faster, or I can go the other way and it'll take longer. Well, if I go through here, can't actually notice me though, so okay, that'll be worthwhile.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
I know one of the cars does actually pass through here. It's normally only guarded by 3 people, so I'm thinking of silencing these 3 and then doing that, so...
Analysis complete.
That. We're not touching anything else, we're only getting these guys out.
You gotta extract him.
Ah, crap. Got that done, nearly.
Analysis complete. Guard post captured.
He's coming too. Roger that. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Looks I'm gonna have to go the long way around to get up again. But what we're doing here, we're waiting. Plain and simple.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Why the fuck isn't that Fultoning them?
Analysis complete.
Fuck is up with that? I should be Fultoning them. Don't tell me it's not Fultoning them because it doesn't accept wormhole class ones. Well, I now have the empty space, so let's just double try.
He's coming too. Roger that.
And let's... development... no. It's here. Supply drop. Item... normal Fultons.
Please select supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
I just want to check, because that's from the development weapon items, rocket launcher. He's got.
Please
Oh, now you can actually
specify a
do some
project.
stuff, okay. Let's do... oh, that's just a Magnum roundup. Okay. Fulton. Let's upgrade the Fulton. And yeah, now it's not that enough for other stuff. So. I wanna check, what the fuck wasn't it doing that for? Warhead specific large caliber recoilless rifle customized to fire special warheads. Special warhead. Yeah, so it's just saying that. So if I do this, will it take it up? Ah, it's got the balloon cast Fultons, so no. Your Fulton launcher isn't fucking working. Thank you for making me waste money. You son of a fucking bitch. First off, I have to drop
Please select supplies requested.
grabbing.
Supply drop complete. Caution, sandstorm approaching.
Do I have the Fulton? No, I don't. Okay, sleep gas mine only in an anti-tank mine, which would kill. FOM. Nope, field of movement decoy.
Please select a drop supplies requested.
Oh shit, I didn't pick up the fucking box. Okay.
Supply drop complete. Please select supplies requested. Supply drop complete. Clouds approaching.
Fucking game. That annoys me. More than I'd like to admit. But I guess it also makes a fair bit of sense. Don't know why the hell I thought that would work.
Extraction
Because it was more hoping it would work.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Yeah, so it's whatever side the camera's facing. Cool. There's a challenge on this map, I believe, so... Yeah, eliminate the heavy inventory, so... Just jumping off.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
That's the
complete.
target.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Bad.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Still kind of sucks.
This mission has two objectives. Eliminate the Colonel scheduled to take up a post at Smasi Fort and stop the deployment of his tank unit. Your first move should be to head to Sakrai village and search for the Colonel and his deployment plans.
Featuring mecha battle
If you
attack.
have enemy combat vehicles, you'll want to use explosive weaponry. Missiles, grenades, placed explosives. If you haven't developed these yet, use your iDroid to give the order. Choose your weapon according to the situation.
The map has been updated.
Okay, no, it wasn't a tank info. I do kind of wonder where the tanks come from, so I could go directly to where they get deployed. Just to fuck them up real big. Not been around this part in a long time, so I'm most likely going to get caught. Because I do not remember where any of these guys are kept. Oh.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
How much? Oh, just normal S. Okay, I thought that was an S+. How to say?
Extract him. He's coming too. Roger that.
Okay, fuck it. Where the heck are the enemy hands be again? because I'm thinking enemy tanks. Yeah, still alive somehow from that. Plans would be in one of these buildings, I believe. I think it might be. I'll just hold it off. So if we end up getting here.
Boss, leave the intel files till later. The enemy's on combat alert.
Wanting to grab these intel files so we can see roughly where everything goes. It's going to be no longer alert and instead has to be covered. So I'm thinking,
Boss, what happened? Boss!
if it's part of the mission area, I'm going to go to the major fort because I think the tanks might be deploying from there.
This mission has two objectives.
No, there's
Scheduled to take up a post at Smashy Fort and stop the deployment of his tank unit. Your first move should be
yeah, no, the
to
barracks
Skully
isn't the
village
right
and
place.
search for
That's
the
somewhere
colonel and
else,
his deployment
apparently.
plans.
It says wax in barracks, so they're going to go along this way.
Boss, to take out enemy combat vehicles, you'll want to use explosive weaponry. Missiles, grenades, placed explosives. If you haven't developed these yet, use your iDroid to give the order. Choose your weapon according to the situation.
The map has been updated.
Huh. Yeah, I probably would have been better to just go directly to wax in barracks and just wait, honestly.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
There.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
So... bastards.
He's coming too. Roger that. That's the village where the target is stationed. You should start your search there.
Where the fuck was he that seen me? Oh, there he was. Like a blue guy.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Boss, leave the intel files till later. The enemy's on combat alert.
Fucking heck. Oh, wrong one. We're gonna just drop down from the other position because it's not easy to attack this place. No. Okay. Oh. I'm thinking going up to mission 10 and just doing 10 missions every single day. That's going to get us done in 3 goes, so... Plus, I fucking hate this game!
Please select
So
a
we are
mission.
on occupational forces? We got back up, back down. And that one is actually one where, yeah, we're not bothering about an S or hit KD ratio thing. So occupational forces
Mission
up there,
accepted.
and we're taking DD. Fuck it. I don't really like using D-Horse too much anyway, so just at my time. I mean, oh. Got a minute to get Oh, keep the USB cable in.
This mission has 2 objectives. Eliminate the Colonel scheduled to take up a post at Smasi Fort and stop the deployment of his tank unit. Your first move should be to head to Sakai village and search for the Colonel and his deployment plans.
Battle tank PT, selling stop. Written by Estu Tamati. Creative producers Yoshihano. Created and directed by Hideo Kojima. Eliminate the Colonel and his...
Be careful down there, boss!
First off, let's see. This is where we need to go. Our objective is in one of these.
Boss, to take out enemy combat vehicles, you'll want to use explosive weaponry. Missiles, grenades, placed explosives. If you haven't developed these yet, use your iDroid to give the order. Choose your weapon according to the situation.
Now you're going to see just why DD is much more better than D-Horse. D-Horse is all about movement, so he's not too good. You need to go somewhere fast, can't use a car, you just wait. Other than that, D-Horse is flash.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
So is that semi-outline? That's a DD one. That's something where DD has seen radiating is.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
And I'm especially not fast because I've already S-flanked this with all of the things done. So it pretty much is not worthwhile for me anymore. That's annoying because that's the fucking hill. Some of these hills are shitty. Honestly, they're not done well. he's going to be walking up towards where he's seen the thing. Which... yeah, you can actually get DD to stun these guys as well. This guy's just going to think he's seen nothing, so... again, yeah, I should have selected nighttime because nighttime infiltration is so much easier. Oh. Even shows where there's a prisoner.
You gotta extract him. Okay, subject is in.
Again, because I was able to get them out before anything major happened, he's not caring. I can basically pull back out of here now. Ever so carefully. This fucker's gonna be a bastard to get around. So we pulled up to this way. Now we're basically waiting for him to time back to re-chime in. So he thinks he's just been imagining things. His butt, I believe, is uncovered. The only spot that I do not get free covering for, so...
Слышал истории?
presence detected. The map has been updated.
We got lucky, he was looking the other way.
You have arrived. Intel file obtained. Extraction arrived.
So that's
at
where those
Mother
three are
Base.
now, and they're all going.
Mission info has been updated.
Boss,
The map
that
has
document
been
you just got
updated.
is the deployment plans for the Smasi Fort reinforcements. According to the plans, the Colonel is supposed to join up with the tank unit at Waksin Barracks and then proceed to Smasi Fort. Those tanks being on the move doesn't make things easy. Hurry, boss. I've sent the tank unit's route to your iDroid.
Clouds approaching.
Again, you're expected to actually blow up these tanks, so... That's 600 meters away. I'm going to just remember, see exactly when the fuck I can. Right now, here. This is the Waksin Barracks part. Get there.
Marker
Speed.
placed.
That's where we want to be. We're doing this because when the tanks park up, they're a lot easier to stop and forget. I thought the enemy would end up regrouping at Waksin Barracks, but yeah.
Enemy presence detected. The map has
Jump
been
along
updated.
here. You've got to be careful because you've got to remember there's some tanks coming up one behind. The fact somebody left this little vehicle here is wonderful though. Jump into it and use it against them, but we aren't going to. We are instead going to... Oh, wrong button. Okay. That basically means we're not getting an S. that's actually especially bad because it means that Sin Balance is going to be heavily guarded now compared to what it previously would have been. This is what makes it suck so fucking much.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Again, exact same thing again from that contact, but I don't care. Since I already lost the perfect stealth bonus, we're not getting in an S. No way. Yeah, still 500 meters behind. So worrying about that now is pointless.
You have arrived. Enemy presence detected.
That said, we did just get a checkpoint, so what we're going to do is save some scum. Something that's incredibly fucking scummy, which is checkpoint, yes. That should clear the alert that was just given.
I've sent the tank units route.
Yeah, and even puts the route even further behind.
You have arrived. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
And you might wonder, why is that important? Well, outside night time, it basically means we've got even less people who could screw with us. Just notice we've got 500, and that means there is about too many.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Oh, double S.
Some all set. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Yeah, if you notice, we got 300 meters, 350, 200 meters, 200 to the shortest, still at 300 to the longest, so.
You gotta extract him.
That sucks.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
That's especially sucky because it means we need to have these tanks on us now. Well. But what we're doing is we're going to run into here.
The tank unit has already reached the port. The mission will be a failure at this rate unless you act.
And of course we get tanked. Yeah, that's the reason that really fucking sucked. Because you generally want to try.
Talk to me.
You generally want to try and get them all.
I've sent the tank units route to your iDroid.
But yeah, as you can see, when you restart from the checkpoint, all of the markers that you put down are still down. So yeah, you can use this to save some pretty much.
Some will set shortly.
extract him.
Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
And of course we didn't get tanked almost immediately. So yeah, we're fucked as well. Checkpoint. Really fucking annoying because I got stuck on a fucking corner. This is literally the very last fucking part we have as well.
You have arrived. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Sun will set shortly.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. You gotta extract him.
Analysis complete.
Yeah.
Outpost captured.
This is actually bad because we need to get these guys before the outposts, before the enemies get to them. That's why we're going here. This fucker. And now we're too late to actually do any more. Safety at least, so we're gonna run here. Get this guy up.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Get this guy up. Again, that one is the most annoying fucker there. So we'll turn off the electrics.
You gotta extract him.
And we're doing that so we basically have a massive area to get around. We are wanting to have some food space to set up Commander.
The tank unit
Plain and
has
simple.
already reached for it. The mission will be a failure at this rate unless you act fast. Eliminate those tanks at Smasi Fort.
We're using the smoke.
Extraction confirmed. Nice work.
Yeah. We're waiting for the gas to slowly get away, and then we're grabbing this guy. And then we're grabbing Skully.
Leave the rest to us.
Then we're waking up DB.
That's the way.
Has been updated.
Good. You completed the objective. Now get out of there. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
No, actually, exfiltrating by kilo because this area is no longer hot. We've got rid of anything that can make it dangerous.
Support helicopter requested.
Bastard to get through, but you can do it like that. If you don't get caught those 2 times, you can actually S rank it like that, I believe. That's why I get my S class rank, so.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
But yeah. It absolutely sucks got caught those 3 times, I think, including the checkpoints and also includes those ones, I think. I don't know though.
Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete. Great work.
Yeah. Is it? Enemy combat alerts took 10k, and that's pretty much what took away everything, because it took away from the perfect stealth and the no enemy combat alerts. So yeah. But I done what I was aiming for, and that was no kills. This next one, yeah, we're not really, yeah. There's only 2 ways you can properly do it. Yep, whatever. There's only 2 ways you can probably do this next one, and that's either using D-Walker for with the Fulton, or taking it like a little long, or being very slow and methodical with it, and pretty much fucking over the Allied teams. So I don't think I don't know if I best ranked it, but I think I might have.
Please select a mission.
We've got backup. Yeah, we have S-ranked it with a backup back down. Rebel guerrillas are launching an offensive and as many fighting vehicles as possible in order to weaken the Soviet reinforcements. I believe I have actually done this one. Yeah. So eliminated multiple fighting vehicles, gunships, eliminated an armored vehicle. I believe I've done this one with a very specific method. Don't remember how. So yeah. Oh yeah, that was it. It was basically allowing everybody to try and wait at a specific part, namely this part here. You basically drop down there and you wait for them to try and come past to you. And when they're going along that way, you can actually can't remember exactly what it was, but you can actually make one of the things, make the enemies basically stop. And while they're stopped, you can run up to their side and pick them all up. So... yeah, we're not going to do that though. Nope. Accept this mission? Yes.
Mission accepted.
This is one of the few missions where we are not caring for the specific rules. It's a bit like having the Peace Walker fights. So again, because of that, we're going to load out 3 next here, and not this one, but instead, where is it? Yeah, instead of the Killer B, you can use the CGM250. Which is a giant fucker. Then on this one, grenades aren't really that strong, unfortunately, but LMG one we have? Yes, the LMG one. So we're going to basically have the and pistol wise, again, because we do not give a shit about the actual class that we're going to finish off with, and blast arm. ATB, and we're also going to have D4. Rolling wise, we don't need any of these really, so we're not going to use them. Item wise, we do not need the Accelerant. Don't need any items actually. Full work. What the hell am I saying? Is that an item or is that... yeah, it's an item, isn't it? So... NVGs, you always have a pair of those on. Buddy wise, you do not want that one there. By its fucking name. Yes. I'm gonna use D-Walker. And I'm actually going to be using D-Walker setting number 1 because it has the Fulton Ballista. Oh yeah, that was the thing we've done with that. There's basically a glitch with the tank-based weapons where you could actually have them permanently there as well. You could end up doing that, I believe. However,
deploying.
We're doing something a bit insane. I can't remember if the Fulton Ballista reduces the rank to an A or below. But if it does, that doesn't matter.
Boss, your objective is to eliminate as many enemy combat vehicles as you can. For this mission, we're backup for the guerrillas' offensive. That means our mission isn't over until theirs is. Keep an eye on the remaining time. Also bear in mind that you'll fail the mission if you don't take out a single vehicle. As for payment, the more vehicles, the bigger our paycheck. So give them a real fireworks show. Check the target's locations on your map. Once you've spotted incoming reinforcements, their location will be added to your iDroid too.
Oh god, yeah, it does actually say if it's walking or running mode. I didn't know that.
Target extraction confirmed. That's cut down the enemy mechanized unit's force strength. Boss, we have information on new targets. Check your iDroid for their predicted route.
The map has been updated.
And now we just wait for these guys to come to us.
extracted. Sorry, Reds. It belongs to Diamond Dogs now.
Boss, we spotted a 4-wheel drive transporting a prisoner. It's not part of the mission. Do you think you can bust him loose? Just if you have the time to spare.
The map has been updated.
Of course we do have time to spare.
Enemy prison detected. The map has been updated.
Wait. Is that coming from... Yeah, that comes from behind, okay. Wait.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Oh yeah, nice shot.
Got other targets closing in.
GG.
Boss, that prisoner we rescued provided some intel. We now know the location of a hidden enemy staging area. Check it on your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
Hidden enemy staging area is of course in there. And we're waiting just above this quest. So we have a very nice and easy shot towards them. How it is loose.
You gotta extract him.
The staging area 1 is coming towards us now, I believe. They just basically woke up to go make full asleep.
Clouds approaching.
We don't care about that because we're not nowhere near the control point. That's just them moving out of the control point. They're going to turn left towards us. Because they're all scripted to come towards where we are right now. And there's also a healer which we're going to after this one, I believe.
Units 4 strength.
Boss, need a little extra firepower? We spotted a Soviet weapons transport truck. Apparently its cargo is something pretty powerful. What do you think? Should we make them share?
The cargo is actually the CGM.
Tread carefully, boss.
Believe it or not. Just annoying that when D-Walker goes forward, it's only forward. You can't make him zoom back. That car is going to get in the way of the actual tank. When it does, it will actually fight for position, and the tank will win. So yeah, they're gonna become same part very soon. There's the tank. Be back slightly.
The offensive will be ending soon. Boss, there's still time left. Take out as many vehicles as you can. Alright, target extracted. Sorry, Reds. It belongs to Diamond.
Yeah, it's S rank this. You need to hit every single tank first time. You can't have an exception.
Boss, we have new targets. Check your iDroid for the details.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
There we go, got the tank.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Yeah, if you notice the CGM. It's this little beast. Their one's the default level. Ours is the highest level. Yeah, they're basically coming from this way. Towards where we are, so we've got to keep an eye on them.
That's the target's predicted route. You could either move ahead and cut it off, or attack it from behind.
Depending on how long it will take them to pass here, we might not have to face them at all, but most likely we will, so... 1, 2, 3, 5...
3 minutes remaining.
Most annoying part about all of this is the fact that they're in a pair, so you've got to basically hit one, then wait for them, and then hit the second.
Only 2 minutes remaining.
If I was to do that, I might actually hit something, but I'm not going to waste the 2 shots we have, well, the 4 shots we have left, because we only have two spare, so massive risk. I think it would be now? It's literally as soon as they show, so... Done.
Target extraction confirmed. That's cut down the enemy mechanized unit's force strength. All targets eliminated. Boss, you were like a man possessed. The guerrillas' offensive is still in progress, but our work here is done. Exfiltrate the mission area. Damn it. Soviet reinforcements incoming. Tanks and a gunship. And you're the target. Looks like we pushed the Soviets a little too far. Boss, those Soviets are a threat to the guerrillas. You can bet there'd be a bonus in it if you take them out. That said, the mission objectives are complete, so you can leave the area if you want. Your choice, boss.
The map has been updated.
That one there is the
That's an enemy gunship. A single burst from his machine gun can cut a man in half. Tread carefully, boss.
because that was locked on, just wait for it. That's going down. It's been dead.
Great work, boss. The gunship is down. That should add a little extra to our paycheck.
But yeah, if you couldn't tell, if you fucked up a single shot or two, you can't actually extract all of these guys, so... That being said, this guy is not going to go through this part, I don't think. However... just stop me where we want to be, little squab.
You gotta extract him.
And nice. Accidentally buffed it.
Way to go, Snake. Tanks eliminated. Just think what the reward will add up to.
Because they fluffed that, that's annoying. I didn't think it was actually with blowing the thing. There he is. He's running away, isn't he? I'm not gonna get to him in time, no way. He's going away from me, so... Oh no, yeah, I was actually going towards us again, okay.
Marker removed. Marker removed.
You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Extraction arrived at the base.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
Yeah, I thought so. The Fulton Blister does actually take it away. And because there's that helicopter, you're not going to get perfect stealth, no kills. I do quite like how it's extract the tank commander.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Oh damn it, just missing.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
I was going ahead. That's falling short. And that hit. And there was the hit. At last.
You gotta extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Boom.
You gotta extract him. subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete.
I like how that was the youngest young person I've done.
He's coming
I was
too.
doing that.
Roger that.
Bastard, okay. Even the super far away one I didn't think I was gonna hit, I hit, so...
Side ops list updated.
You gotta extract him.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Now let's actually do the final fucking thing we're doing today.
Please select
which
a
is
mission.
Angel with Wings. Which is... There's the supply outpost again, and there is the Alice. Back to the Mahajmadeen prisoner called Malak. Back the escort vehicle. And yeah. Oh wait.
This Masi Laman was full of mujahideen. Boss, the rebel guerrillas are launching an offensive against the Soviets. Our job is to eliminate as much as we can of the Soviet mechanized unit that will come in as reinforcements. The more vehicles you can take out, the higher our pay will be. But the mission's a failure if you can't manage to eliminate a single one. A race against the clock, with plenty of targets to choose from. Show 'em your best stuff, boss.
Yeah, I think that might legitimately just be about 35. Ha! Nice. So...
The objective is to rescue and extract a mujahid captured by the Soviets. He's being held in the ruins of Lamar Khati Palace, as are a lot of POWs. Civilians, guerrillas, suspected guerrillas. The Soviets have turned the place into their own black site. However, we've only been asked to rescue one of the prisoners. He's known as Malak, Angel to his fellow mujahideen. The client is none other than his father. Or rather, this was his father's dying wish.
And because I want to try and get rid of this game as soon as I can, we're actually going to be using the Photon. Because I can simply do it a lot quicker and I don't want to have to deal with this shit show. So... Because I've been playing too much of this flash already, so...
Rescue a prisoner being held at Lamar Khati Palace. He's known as Malak, Angel to his fellow mujahideen. Start by checking the target's VI on your iDroid. The Soviets captured him and took him to the ruins of the palace. His family was subsequently killed in an airstrike on his village. The Soviet scorched earth operation wiped it off the map. The client is none other than his father. Or rather, this was his father's dying wish. He managed to rescue other prisoners as well. Each one will add a bonus to our pay. When you see them, I'm sure your conscience will tell you what to do.
There's the export vehicle, and there's where he's kept.
Analysis of the map has been updated.
That's the target.
We are
The map has
ever
been
so
updated.
flying. I know we didn't have overhead now. But That was too short. There. I don't think that was close enough. Yeah, that was too far. Okay. But we basically have a load of flies. But there. And again, too short. Nice. That's the escort vehicle.
Extraction arrived at the base.
Incoming 2. Roger that.
Because we basically missed this, we happen to run through it, so... I miss it one more times. We're going to have to. There you go.
You gotta extract him. Badly wounded. We can rule out a full extraction. We'll just have to do it by chopper. Call the chopper from your iDroid, boss. Then carry the target to it.
That's why he didn't get extracted with the Plot-a-thon. So, in a way that was actually kind of nice, because it basically moved them out of the enemy's sight. But it's still annoying that we had to get the alert, because I couldn't fucking hit shit. It would have been a lot worse if we didn't actually get the escort vehicle. Hands down. But that was actually a pretty good set of misses, because they were so fucking close every single time. Yeah, we get that in. Head in.
Target extracted. Exfiltrate the hot zone, boss.
And that's it for today, thank fuck. Connect this game. Not least for making it little going around the back of my TV to fix the HDMI cables. Yes.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
So even though those were all kind of shit hits, at least we've now done another part of this fucking thing. Yeah, I'm really not enjoying this.
Boss, that target you extracted, Malik, is saying that he's never heard of our client. What's more, he says his village was destroyed long before he was ever taken prisoner. Apparently it fell victim to some sort of disease, then was completely burned to the ground. Malik was out on a mission at the time, and that's the reason why he alone survived. But the question is, who hired us to find him? According to Malik, he saw strange soldiers snooping around the village when he got back. Turns out they were members of Cypher's strike force, XOF. My theory is they wanted to get their hands on Malik to question or silence him before the Soviets could get to him. Cypher was just using us to cover things up. All that crap about Malik's relative was a front to convince us to retrieve him. But an entire colony just wiped off the map. It sounds a lot like the Hamid during the Honeybee incident.
All I know, boss, is there's no way in hell I'm handing Malik over to Cypher. I decided to bring him back to Mother Base instead. He's one of us now. We told the client through a cutout that the target was killed. For some reason, though, they still paid us everything we were owed. Cypher's obviously up to something. This is probably just another preemptive cleanup operation to them. But to Malik, he lost his village, his family, everything. And he wants his revenge. In other words, he's one of us.
So, that was today's fucking shit show of a stream, at least. Which is always nice. The fact that we've now pretty much gone about a third of the way through this game already is pretty good. Next up, we will have to fight off against Quiet. So, yep, look forward to that. I'll quickly just double check the mission list.
Please
so yeah,
select a mission.
We will have replaying of Cloaked in Silence, which is the boss fight against Quiet. Then we have the Hellbound, aid in the defection of Dr. Emwick. Basically, we are going to properly unlock what gives us normally the Walker. And then after that, we leave Afghanistan for Africa. So we start off with Pitch Dark, which is set in an oil field. So pretty much Metal Gear Solid 2. Look forward to that. Then we have Linda Franca, which is meant to give us a person who will help us speak Afrikaans, but we do not need that because we already have the guy. Next up, we have the Footprints of Phantom. Eliminate all Walker gears deployed to... Oh yeah, this one's basically a search and destroy. Although again, with our Walker gear, we can search and Fulton. Then we have the Freighter's Caravan. Extract a cargo. Extract the cargo a PF convoy is believed to be transporting. This one actually has a face-off again against the Skulls, as you can see in the mission tasks. Bit of a spoiler, but they give it to you. And then after that we have Rescue the Intel Agent. So pretty much, if you watched me play Metal Gear Solid 3, it's pretty much rescuing Adam and Eve again. Blood runs deep. Eliminate the 6 rebel Marbly soldiers taken prisoner by the ruling Bunta tribe to ensure they cannot talk. Basically a search and rescue. The commander of a PF, known as the Major, has been spreading a rumor about selling nuclear weapons. Not too sure about what that one does. And then we have Voices as the very last one, so we basically get back Code Orca. So look forward to those, because it sure as hell is going to be either enjoyable. And yeah, and then the week after that we have even more in Angol in Africa. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's stream, and I should be seeing you for the next, well, Saturday, I think. Yeah.